something as big as.
All right, guys, what is going on? My name is Pipe Bomb City, and welcome back to my fourth ever live review watch along, guys. Here we are, the fourth one. Be sure to check out my Instagram at Pipe Bomb City. Be sure to subscribe, like, and comment on this video, guys. Shit. All right, so we're about to go. I'm gonna be doing one of these tomorrow night as well for night 2. I'm really looking forward to this. You know, it's 2 o'clock. This is when like WCPW airs, and I'm in school, and I say, shit, I can't watch it because I can't. And I'm lucky that this is on a Saturday and a Sunday, so I'm able to watch this here at 2 o'clock. It's very strange. This is how I guess people in the UK feel when they're trying to watch all the pay-per-views that we do in the States and shit. They're about to start. They're showing the previews and stuff, man. I'm looking forward to this. And also, okay, they're showing KFC commercials. Hold on. Okay, so pretty much they're showing KFC commercials. I'll show the audio in a minute here. Again, I don't know most of these people. The only ones I've heard of are Pete Dunne, and I've heard of Joseph Connors, of course, because he was in WCPW. Again, guys, I'll play the audio for you in a second. It's just this fucking KF. I'm sorry for this shit. Okay, but guys, I'm really looking forward to this. You know, I feel like this is very underrated, and you know, because of how the cruiserweights are being treated. That all right, it's about to start. How the cruiserweights are kind of being treated. That no one is really giving a shit. And you know what, man? I don't like how they're being put in their own division. I wish they would just like be a part of the main show, but fuck it. All right. They're playing the opening here. I'll just let you guys listen.
80,000 fans welcome you to Wembley Stadium.
WWE's had a very special relationship with the UK over the years. England, we are at
Power is the inaugural Universal Champion. That's it. One of the greatest matches of all time has just taken place.
If there's been one criticism for the UK fans, it's been we're just not here enough.
The Executive Vice President of World Wrestling Entertainment.
Triple H was at the O2 ahead of a big WWE event.
We will crown.
Also, guys, there is no visuals, so if you're just here for visuals, guys, I can't do it due to copyright. I'm sorry about that.
This is going to bridge the gap between the United Kingdom and the WWE, something that has never been done before.
Yeah, this is just for results and review and shit and audio.
16 competitors battle to define the legacy of a sports entertainment kingdom. But only one can be the first ever WWE United Kingdom champion.
I like how everybody just left as soon as I said no visuals. Oh, everybody just left pretty much. Here we go. Now, I saw the arena that this was going to be in, and it looked pretty sexy as hell. I can't see shit. Why they... All right, here's my man Triple H. About to come out like he did in NXT TakeOver London.
Every empire has a beginning. Tonight, you build yours. So there's only one question to ask.
Are you ready? Shit.
Are you ready?
Holy shit, they're fucking hyped. Now, I'll give him that. That title is looking sexy as hell.
United Kingdom! I said, are you ready?
Damn, the arena.
Pat Patterson, Buddy Rogers, Harley Race, all Hall of Famers who were first ever champions. But tonight, one of 16 men begin their journey to become the first ever WWE United Kingdom champion. We're on the northwest coast of England on the Irish Sea. This is Blackpool, Lancashire.
Man, I didn't think Michael Cole would be on commentary. Fuck.
Ballroom, where we're ready to make history.
Now, I don't know much about the UK, guys, because I don't live there, but this ballroom looking pretty fucking nice. This whole thing that they got set up here, it looks fucking good.
Welcome, Nigel.
All right, so it's just Michael Cole and Nigel McGuinness on commentary. Okay, I see you.
For those 16 individuals in the back who know in a few short moments they have the biggest opportunity of their lives. And let's take a look at the 16 men who are in this tournament and look at the first round brackets. Who stands out to you?
Yeah, if you guys want to know the bracket, it is being displayed on the screen right there.
He's done. He's dangerous. He's aggressive, and he's coming off the longest running streak of his career.
Now, a lot of people, yeah, they just mentioned Pete Dunne. A lot of people are assuming that Pete Dunne is going to win. I just don't see that happening, man. Yes, Joseph Connors. I love Connors, but then Michael Cole saying he loves him, and I fucking hate Cole. Shit. I fucking hate that guy. I think they're going to start with, look at this shit. They got little promos for each match, like the Cruiserweight Classic. That's badass. I like that. That's dope.
Mustache Mountain is the highest peak in the Black Country. I like to think it's where British strong style starts.
Now, I believe this guy was in WCPW. I think this is Tyler Bate. I'm pretty sure.
It's a no-brainer, really, isn't it? It's the grandest stage to be able to showcase your skill. There's no way I'm going into the tournament with any other opinion of myself than 100% confidence that I can win.
When you strike someone clean across the jaw, it feels good, it feels sensational. I'm HC Dyer, I'm from Cambridgeshire. Makes me stand out, it's very simple. It's power in. Fists. This guy has power, he can wrestle all day, but one shot, that's lights out. When I strike him, I strike him hard, and I make sure that I don't have to strike him again. WWE arriving in the UK is massive. It's huge, and it allows me to show I'm the best in the UK. No one can match me.
See, like, I could stand here and I could be like most of the other fans, like the big fans, and they could pretend like they know all these people, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, I don't know most of these people. I can't relate to any of this shit. Unlike the Cruiserweight Classic. All right, they're about to start here. Shut the fuck up, Michael. Christ.
Is the first round of the WWE United
Andy Shepherd is the announcer. So they got 15 minutes. Damn, sound like Rich Swan's about to come out here and beat all these asses. All right, it's Trent Seven. Okay, so they're not starting with Tyler Bate and Tucker. Fuck me. Okay, so it's Trent Seven versus HC Dyer. That's the opening match here. Now they have the ramp, and the title is on the side right there. It looks like if NXT went to the fucking UK. That's the best I can describe it pretty much. It's very unique. Now, again, I'm pretty sure this guy was in WCPW. Trent Seven, I'm pretty sure. Because I remember Mustache Mountain was a team in there. This guy, man, has his own shirt that says Mustache Mountain on it. That's badass.
Look for a lot of strikes from this man, a lot of flesh on flesh.
HC Dyer's back, come on.
And his opponent from Cambridge, England, weighing in at 213 pounds, HC Dyer.
From the East Midlands here in the United Kingdom.
Now this man, you know that meme that goes around when John Cena gets all fucking mad? This is how this man's face looks right now. Again, guys, I apologize that there's no visuals. I'm sorry, but it's fucking copyright. I tried it before, and it got copyrighted, and then I had to take one of them down, and it's just bad. They're strict as fuck with this kind of shit, so I gotta be careful, and I can't show the visuals. I'm very sorry about that. It's just audio. I'm sure. I bet if you look on like a link or something, like if you just type it online and shit, or you look at another bit, I'm pretty sure you can find the visuals. But I do not provide. I'm sorry. Now they're starting this shit right now. Trent 7 versus HC Dyer. This crowd is fucking crazy though. All right, I'm gonna make a prediction. I'm gonna go with Trent 7. I really don't know anything about these people, but I'm gonna just guess.
WWE fans here at Blackpool tonight are red hot. It's 7, and HC Dyer start with a collar and elbow lockup in the center of the ring.
They're chanting Mustache Mountain. They're hype, bro. Damn. All right, so this man just chopped this guy. This man's brushing it off.
He's laughing at him though. He wants another one.
They both are showing some personality though. I like that.
Great athletic ability by the young man. And a kick right on the nose by HC Dyer.
See, now here's the thing. Like when we get into the more intense matches and shit, I'm not gonna understand. Okay, like nothing against UK. I love the UK crowds, but I cannot understand the shit they say sometimes. It's just like they'll be singing song lyrics and stuff, and I just don't understand it sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna do my best to translate for you guys, but it's
The big question comes now: what's the game plan of HC Dyer at this point? Trent just chopped that ring post.
Now, the Ty Dillinger, like they did at Survivor Series, whenever the ref is counting them out and he puts his hands up, they're saying 10. I'm assuming. I think that's what it is. That's what it looks like. See, the wrestlers in the UK, it's very unique. It's just a completely different style.
7 has been called one of Europe's most underrated wrestlers. In fact, WWE Universal Champion Kevin Owens is a big fan of Trent.
Holy shit. See, this Trent guy is like oozing like personality. I like it.
7 with a nice suplex, burying Dyer. Here's the first cover of the matchup in a near fall. Lackadaisical cover. Got to get a lot more body weight across the shoulder to beat a guy like HC Dyer. 7 said coming in, Nigel, that his mustache was twizzled and his beard was groomed.
See, now here's Michael talking about this random shit.
But that's not going to get him a 3 count here. He's got to be looking for that 7-star lariat. Believe it or not, that was something he picked up from me on my retirement tour. Stood across from me. I really got him with it. And Dyer now, just slams 7 with a hitting spine buster, cover, hook with a leg. Almost had him, and 7 gets the shoulder up in 2. Then a pitfall attempt there from Dyer. Take a look here. All the way up. Spine buster. Comes on over. Look how deep he gets in the cover. 2. Just close. But he's showing us something here, without a doubt. And Dyer, 5'11", 213 pounds. He's just 20 years old. Just a few years
You guys are all barely missing the fucking cruiserweight division. Oh my god.
With a spinning back fist, that's trademark. And 7 this time, nice double.
See, the thing about the crowd is they get like very quiet and then they like raise it up to 100 again. It's very strange. Fuck. Shit.
He's gonna cover him though.
Just punched him straight in the mouth when Trent was bouncing off the ropes. Now again, there's a 15-minute time limit, which I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they had that in the Cruiserweight Classic too. I see.
Try kicks him off. Right under the top. 3, 4, 5, 6.
This is the 3rd time they're chanting Mustache Mountain. So shit.
Unfortunately, from young Dyer. He's looking for a German suplex, I think. Back elbow. Trent 7 caught Dyer. And now Dyer from behind. He's got 7 perhaps in trouble. And there it is. That is the Blue Thunder Bomb. Is it enough to put 7 away?
Yeah, we know Michael likes to talk about that damn Blue Thunder Bomb.
I think it's a rookie nothing on the shoulders of Trent Seven to stop him from kicking out. Yeah, you don't cover a guy's shoulders. You've got to knock him out cold to beat him.
HC Dyer with that ripcord.
The opposite of what JBL says. Right there.
From Dyer so far in this matchup.
And now Dyer has a
HC's getting out of the ring. He's going on the top turnbuckle, and the crowd just goes, ooh, like the Undertaker screech. Fuck. A frog splash just landed flat on the ground, or on the mat. Shit, I'm messing up my stuff. Now I feel, all right, this is going to be the end right here.
Spinning back fist, spins him out.
Shit, this is it. Trent Seven wins. 1-0 on my predictions. Let's get it. All right, see, I like this guy though, Trent Seven. I like him. And the WWE and shit, they were talking about like the previous, like this HC guy's pretty good. All right, so but whatever, Trent wins. I like it.
Is that going to be a factor later on? Let's take a look at how he did it. Here we saw Dyer pick him up. Thunderbolt. Look, nothing on his shoulders. Oh, could have been a win. Here it is. Hooks him up tight. Look how he spins him out. Skips off of his chest, underneath his jaw. Nobody is kicking out of that.
And your winner, Trent Seven! So Trent Seven advances to the quarterfinals with an opening victory here tonight on night one of the United Kingdom Championship Tournament. Again, that is one of the reasons Seven is considered a favorite as we take a look now at the updated
All right. Now, see, since this is only 2 nights, this is going to be interesting to see how this shit goes. All right, so that match just ended. Let me review that real quick since that's what I do here, right? So that was a good match, you know. I haven't seen that other than WCPW. I haven't seen that many UK matches. That was pretty good though. So then there's this guy. Okay, they're showing this guy backstage. What is?
And he gets set for our next matchup.
Okay,
and here's a man who's very familiar to at least NXT fans here on the WWE Network, Danny Burke. He's boxing trained and he's ready to go. Let's take an inside look at Jordan Devlin and Danny Burch.
Okay, so here we go. All right, next up is going to be Jordan Devlin, who I think is going to win this shit. I think he's going to win. He's the prodigy of Finn Balor, and he's been the most talked about so far by everyone in that damn company. So I feel like Devlin's going to win this match, and he's going against this guy, Danny Burch. That's good. And he was in NXT. Oh.
I feel at home is inside that ring. This is my
what happened to him? Did they release his ass? They had to release his ass. Oh my God. So here's this former NXT guy, Danny Burch. I haven't heard of him before, but then Jordan Devlin again. He's gonna fucking win. He's gonna win because they're building him up as the Finn Balor prodigy, and that's just.
My style in the ring will be catch as catch can style wrestling.
Now I have heard of him a lot. I haven't seen any of his work though.
Obviously, the chance to come and compete at this level is a massive privilege, a huge honor. It gives guys like myself a chance to express ourselves, and I feel like I was bred for this from a young age. And if I were to win this tournament, it would be a great accomplishment. I know I've been working hard for it, but my eyes on winning the whole thing.
Here we go. Jordan Devlin versus Danny Burch. First round. And again, guys, this is only 2 nights. I'm curious how this is going to go, though. Because the Cruiserweight Classic was many weeks. Now Finn Balor's in the crowd, and he's growing out the beard. I like it. See, but when he puts on that demon pain shit, that's going to be weird.
Joe here enjoying the action tonight.
Okay, the crowd is silent right now.
The first round of the WWE United Kingdom Championship Tournament continues. Introducing first, from East London, England, 190 pounds, Danny Burch.
Again, we mentioned it earlier, but here's a man that NXT fans know well. Danny Burch competed for a couple of years here on the WWE Network.
Yeah, as I said at the outset, this man's got a lot to prove, and I think he has the tools to do it. You take a look when that shirt comes off, down to about 7% body fat. This man could go.
Now, why are they talking about? He's literally wearing like the same jacket as Finn Balor, Jordan Devlin. Like, come on. Come on.
It seems like all that attention of people comparing him to Finn has gotten under the skin of this young man a little bit.
You can understand it, can't you, Michael? I mean, you've been compared to people in your career.
Yeah, shit. That's what Michael Cole's been compared to.
Jordan Devlin, who grew up idolizing Triple H, who of course kicked off our show here tonight.
I like how Triple H just completely like breaks kayfabe every time. He's supposed to be the heel who's like gone missing, and yet he appears in NXT and he appears in the UK tournaments and the classics, and that's very interesting. It's funny to watch. All right, here we go. Second match. I'm predicting Jordan Devlin. I'm just not even surprised. 15-minute time limit. Second match of the first round.
In this case, Danny Burch has a 3-inch reach advantage, which I think gives him.
Now they're shaking hands before. I thought they were building this Danny Burch up guy to be like a heel, but I guess not. All right.
Here we go, Devlin and Burch. And look at
he literally just rolled him up right away.
And Devlin looking to use his quickness to pull off the early victory.
Devlin's going to have to pull something out, I think, Michael. I really do believe that Danny Burch is one of the favorites to go deep in the tournament. Experience alone.
Danny Burch, a former 3-time IPW United Kingdom champion.
Really?
For Jordan Devlin,
okay.
He's been numerous tag team champion around the world. You think that will affect him in this tournament?
Well, absolutely.
I see you. I didn't know that. Look at me. I'm learning shit.
This guy's career. So if you're used to having somebody in the corner to make a tag when you need him, there's nobody there now.
Now, see, this is the part where the UK crowd, they're singing songs and shit. I don't know what they're fucking saying. I love this crowd, but it's like, I don't know what they're saying.
Fast-paced matchup. Wasn't expecting that with Danny Burch involved. Off the shoulder tackle, Devlin dips down low. And now Devlin, he got caught by Burch, went for a knee, and Burch countered.
Drops home down, grabs that ankle, but doesn't follow up with the leg. Interesting. I think
another nice snap suplex by Burch, and right in the face, forcing Devlin to kick out again.
This is what I expected. I expected Burch to push the advantage early.
And Danny Burch has that traditional British style, correct?
To some extent, absolutely. You saw it there with that great exchange, technical wrestling to take him down. But I think he's got everything.
Devlin up over the top, lands on his feet. Burch misses wild with the right hand. Devlin catches him with a drop kick. Devlin first cover the matchup for him and a kick out by Burch. Jordan Devlin has the motto of his gym, honor, tradition, and respect, tattooed on his wrist. Says it's the last thing he sees before he walks through the curtain to go into battle.
He's got a lot to prove. The hopes of a nation on his shoulders, the only man from Ireland.
Very unique style as well. British catch-can style, mat wrestling, shoot wrestling, brown belt in submission wrestling from the International Judo Federation.
Looks like that turns things around.
And Devlin quickly to the cover, showboated a bit there. Burch kicks out, but Devlin realized he had to try to go for the pinfall.
Well,
this is very.
Now, Michael, to see whether he tries for
it's a weird type of match going on right now. It's already very different from the first one. You know, man, every match is different. Every competitor is different. I see you, but it's just.
Beyond excited. Called this a huge opportunity for the talent across the pond, and she said that she's hoping that Jordan Devlin.
Wait, I didn't pay attention. Who? Were they talking about Becky Lynch? I didn't pay attention. Shit.
That rear chin lock on.
I think they did.
Up the chin though. Hasn't slipped it down.
I assume that they were talking about Becky Lynch. I assume. I don't know. So you already know soon they're gonna start having the women's tournaments and stuff.
Devlin has a mean streak. There's no doubt about that.
Would you guys want to watch that? A women's tournament, whether it be like just a UK women's tournament, something. Tell me in the chat, guys. What would you think?
Finn and Samoa Joe go at it at NXT TakeOver London.
What a night this would be. What a weekend it would be. If this proud young Irishman was the very first.
See, they're singing songs. I don't know what they're fucking saying.
Finn Balor was the first ever WWE Universal Champion. And now Devlin wrestling Burch down to the mat, continues the chin lock, and now the pressure again.
Referee's got to get in there, check that. Could be underneath the jaw.
I seriously, I'm like focusing on this shit to try and understand what they're saying. I can't say shit though. I don't know. It's been very like submissions so far. It's just been mostly submissions in this match. Devlin it's got the universal gear on, like the universal yoga pants all over his gear.
And an ear fall, kick out at 2 by Burch.
That's exactly what Devlin needs to do when he gets the advantage. Follow up, try the pinfall attempt, just keep going. Every time Burch kicks out, he expects.
So now he's just slugging him in the face. That's good shit. Devlin is slugging Burch in the face.
They're going through the bodies of these young men here tonight.
It's gonna end soon. I can guarantee it. Watch it happen. Wait, what? Wait, hold on. I can't. What? I can't understand what they're fucking saying. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I seriously, it's so hard for me.
Certainly look like the eyes to me.
And the official giving a warning that time to Jordan Devlin for raking the eyes. Devlin has to be extremely careful from this point on that he does not get disqualified. Remember, a disqualification would allow Danny Burch to advance into the quarterfinals of the tournament. And again, this WWE fans really bothering and getting to Jordan Devlin. Remember, Nigel, he's never wrestled in front of an audience this big.
Absolutely not. And he's giving way too much time to Danny Burch. Danny Burch, a veteran, a very dangerous man.
And there Burch again responds. Danny Burch, there's the missile drop kick off the second rope. Is it enough for Burch to try to put Devlin away? But Danny Burch is hurting as well.
He's floundering.
Once again with these chants.
Struggling. You can understand it though. Devlin has done very well for himself.
Burch is fucking hyped. Shit. Just got right up after that shit. And now Devlin's up here. And now they're slugging at each other. Alright, well that's not true. It's pretty much just Burch beating the shit out of Devlin. Oh, a forearm right to the face to Burch. Shit, now they... Fuck, that's how the other match ended. Oh shit, I thought Burch was about to beat Devlin. Shit.
All of that lariat. Let's take a look. Throws him off. Watch this. Here it comes.
Though these lariats that these guys throw are so just hard. Christ, can rip off your head. They're so intense. See, now it was all submissions at first. Now it picked up powerbomb. Knee to the fucking face. Headbutt. Shit.
I think he's out.
Cover again. It's Devlin out. No, maybe on instinct.
And now I just put him in the crossface. Shit. Burch is fucking dominating right now. Devlin's eyes are like popping out. It looks like the fucking boogeyman. Alright, it's got a boot on the rope. This shit picked up really quick. God damn. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Seasoned veteran. You pin someone and you know if he kicks out, you've got plan B ready to go.
I don't know what they're saying. Expect me to say that for a while. I just...
punch to the face. And now Danny Burch with a
shit.
Able to land on his feet. Rolls through. Shoulders down. Is it enough? Oh, and Devlin had him, I thought. No, Burch kicked out at 2.5.
Just slipped off at the end there.
And Devlin, that double stop, brings Burch down again. And you almost feel like the momentum shifted a bit toward Jordan Devlin, who catches him with that roundhouse kick to the back of the neck. Devlin, cover on Burch. Isn't it up? Is Burch out? He got it. No! Oh, Danny Burch, you can see.
What just happened?
Danny Burch busted open in the
Oh shit, what happened?
back of his
Oh, so Burch just got busted open in the back of the head and blood is pouring fucking everywhere. And Devlin is smiling.
may have kicked out. I thought he kicked out. I think he did kick out.
Wait, what the fuck's going on?
Decision. Referee can stop the match at any point if he feels none of the competitors.
Well, again, let's take a look here on whether or not Burch was able to kick out. I don't know. That was real.
Oh, he's got a bad cut in the back of his head. Burch does.
Right arm comes up.
And then the ref canceled the match, and now the crowd is chanting bullshit. I don't know if this is supposed to be happening or not.
Oh, I believe Burch may have gotten his shoulder up. A controversial victory for Jordan Devlin.
Okay, so Jordan Devlin won,
You can understand why the referee called it though. That was close as close could be.
but they didn't.
Jordan Devlin picks
That
up
was
the
a very
win.
weird
Makes the
ending.
quarterfinals.
So Devlin's a heel.
Where Devlin will meet either Tyler Bate or Tucker, who battle it out later on.
So
tonight.
Devlin's a heel.
It's gotta be
Shit.
devastating. What an opportunity to lose like that. Your heart
That's
goes down.
weird. That's a weird ending, though.
Again, we're going to look at the whole closing moments of this
Yeah, so to
match.
recap,
Danny Burch is
so
stunned, and there's the kick
Devlin
that
kicked
leads
Burch in the head and was about to, or was pinning him. But as Burch kicked out, the ref saw all the blood in the back of his head and he canceled the match. So the win goes to Devlin. He's covered in blood, though. So Devlin's a heel. What a turn of events.
He's happy about this.
He's busted open, though.
Great show, respect. Okay.
So what, is Devlin not a heel? Because now he's like showing respect. So now he just showed respect. Oh, I knew that shit. I know that shit. He just super kicked him right in the gut. Devlin's a fucking heel. I love it. I love it because they could have made it like, oh, I'm just happy to be here. I trained with Finn Balor. They made him a fucking heel. I love it. Devlin's gonna win. It's gonna be Joseph Connors, or it's gonna be this guy.
Here are the updated brackets. Trent 7 advancing.
All right, so Trent 7 is advanced, and Jordan Devlin has advanced.
In the quarterfinals of the United Kingdom Championship Tournament.
An hour and a half left of the show, and 6 matches left of the first round. All right, they got an interview playing. Here.
WWE United Kingdom champion. It looked like at the end there you had something to prove. What kind of statement were you trying to make?
Obviously trying to go over a man that Danny Burch just started so cleanly, so decisively. Obviously a big confidence booster going into the next round. A lot of people wrote me off before this. I don't need a confidence boost. I am a thoroughbred horse, baby. I'm in this to the very end.
Well, the thoroughbred horse, as he calls himself, is heading into the quarterfinals. Well, coming up next, our next first round matchup here in Blackpool. That man calls himself the Muscle Cat, Saxon Huxley. That man is Blackpool's own
Okay.
Sam
Shit,
Gradwell.
so up next
Take a look
is Saxon
at
Huxley.
Gradwell.
Okay, now hold up. Saxon Huxley. Shit, I can't say it. Saxon Huxley versus Sam Gradwell. That's the next match. They're showing the promo. I'm going to let you guys listen.
I believe my mind is what's going to make me stand out.
He looks like a white Roman. I'm sorry. I'll let you guys listen.
Not many of the guys in this tournament would do. spent a few years traveling around the world to acquire the knowledge to be sat here today, and when I can harness that, I believe that's when I'm most successful. There's no friends in a tournament like this, or every man for himself. Anyone that gets in my way, I'll deal with them and bring it on. I'm ready for it.
My name's Sam Gradwell. I'm from Blackpool, England. I'm 6'1" and 14.5 stone. That's about 210 pounds.
Okay, I feel like I've seen this guy before.
I didn't have the easiest of upbringings.
Sam Gradwell. I feel like I've seen him before.
Referred to as a war zone. WWE was my escape. My mum, God bless her, had alcohol problems. It was me that was left to look after my brothers and sisters. The only thing I've got in common with the other lads in this tournament is the ring that we share. I don't pander to anyone. I'm not in this tournament to use my 15 minutes of fame. I'm here to become a permanent fixture in this company. Sam Gradwell is a name that very few people are going to know coming into this tournament, but a name that everyone is going to know coming out.
I like that shit. That's my prediction to win. I'm 2-0 in my fucking predictions. Why not make it 3-0? I'm predicting Sam Gradwell is gonna win. Real quick, guys, be sure to check my Instagram at PipeBombCity and subscribe, like, and comment on this video, guys. Again, Saxon Huxley. That's a unique ass name. I'm going with Sam Gradwell though.
The Muscle Cat believes he's the most cerebral of all the competitors in this tournament. But we've got a treat for you, ladies and gentlemen, immediately following the United Kingdom Championship Tournament on WWE's Facebook page, Facebook Live. Triple H, the creator, the reason we're here tonight, the game will be live. That's going to be so much fun to hear Triple H talk about how he put this tournament together and hear what he has to think about the first round, Nigel.
Absolutely, I'm sure he's got his favorites. The Huxley will be one of them.
Ooh. Ooh. Damn, I like this music already. Shit.
And his opponent, from Blackpool, England,
He's gonna win.
weighing in at 212 pounds, Sam Gradwell.
You know, Sam Gradwell sent out a tweet earlier today that said, I could not be more pumped if I tried. He has 50 family and friends here tonight at the Empress Ballroom. He is a stone's throw away, the neighborhood he grew up in here in Blackpool. And Gradwell has the entire city's weight on his shoulders tonight.
Absolutely. Gradwell is a guy that I really like. He's earned everything he's got in sports entertainment.
Now he looks very like unique yet generic. He's all just like white. He's bald.
In his fist.
And here we go. Gradwell on your left, trained by Johnny.
And then there's this other guy who looks like
He said he was Marty
a
Jones
white Roman Reigns mixed with Adam Rose. I don't remember Adam Rose shit.
Huxley also trained overseas, however. The Lance Storm Wrestling.
They're locking up right away. Oh shit, that's what you do in a wrestling match. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking. Now hold on.
Both these guys similarly matched in terms of
I don't know what they're saying. That's like the 5th time I've said that. I don't know what the crowd is saying. Shit.
More aggressive. I don't know if Huxley has the instinct to finish.
Well, Huxley says he's got a chip on his shoulder. He believes he's been fighting ever since the day he was born. He was adopted as a child. He's very cerebral. He reads philosophy books, and he believes society is a trap and illusion.
What? Wait, are they? They're set. That's fucking weird as shit. Is there something that I don't understand? Because they were just chanting, "Let's go, Jesus."
That's why we love him.
Jesus sucks. I mean, maybe you mean like a guy named Jesus. You mean like the religious Jesus? Shit.
Gradwell said that he's here to prove he
Let's go, Jesus. Jesus. Okay, shit. Maybe it's best I don't know what these people are saying. That's strange. I don't judge. Whatever.
Pretty nicely from that. Off the snap there, Huxley now takes over.
Talk about Huxley being cerebral. If he's heard about that ACL tear, you would think he's going to have to try and focus on it sooner rather than later.
Gradwell looked like he might have been going for a side Russian leg sweep. Huxley able to continue the wrist lock work on Gradwell. It's interesting. Gradwell learned his craft at Pleasure Beach Pier, which, of course, our own William Regal made famous.
Absolutely.
Arm drag into the arm bar, and Gradwell again in control. Sam Gradwell idolized Mr. Regal and Stone Cold Steve Austin growing up, hence the reason for the bald head. Now Gradwell, and perhaps that is where the mentality of Jackson Huxley comes into play. Made Gradwell angry. Gradwell swung wildly at him, and Huxley took control.
That's a fair call, I don't doubt it. See how he follows up with this advantage, though.
Gradwell drop kick right underneath the chin. Can he put Huxley away? Hook of the leg kick out at one.
Just a one count, though, Michael. That's telling to me. A lot of fight left in Huxley. Pushes him all the way to the corner. Ref calls for a clean break. Gradwell shoots him for the front face lock.
And Gradwell now just controlling Huxley. And looking to beat him down. I'll tell you, this place has been rocking all night.
Beautiful butterfly suplex.
Gradwell cover, hook of the leg, and a kick out.
I love Billy Robinson.
Yeah, very famous, of course, here in the United Kingdom.
All over the world, Japan, AWA. You probably catch some of them on the WWE network
And
now.
Gradwell was going up top. And Huxley knew what was coming. He felt it. Gradwell has used that.
See, Gradwell gives off like these heel vibes,
Time again for victories.
but he's a baby face.
Gradwell, shoulder right to the gut.
And there's this crazy acting motherfucker. Oh,
Uh-oh, look at this.
they're chanting that
Huxley
Bailey
dragging
chant.
it back into the ring,
If
looking
you
for
want to be my
butterfly
girl,
driver.
yes.
Breaker. Knee to the spine. Cover. Hooks the leg. Almost had him.
Now, who were they saying it to? They said the name. I didn't understand it. Hold up. Hold up. Fuck. Wait, did they just say Jesus again? Why are they talking about Jesus all day?
Listen to
Damn.
this place, the sold-out Empress Ballroom.
Is there something I'm not understanding?
They're loving it.
Creating their own soundtrack here tonight in the United Kingdom Championship.
I'm not understanding. Is there something I'm just not?
Really trying to work on Gradwell's back.
Hey, Jesus, who? I wanna know if you'll be my girl.
You can tell everything about a man by his eyes.
Hear those vocals on your boy? Shit, I should go fucking
But I think Gradwell's eyes are showing he's pretty angry
platinum.
right now.
Yeah, that's right.
And Gradwell fighting back.
Loving forearms, midsection shot, and a second. Huxley looks in trouble, I have to be honest.
1, 2.
And Gradwell with Huxley up on his shoulders. Huxley lands at his feet. And Gradwell seems to be in complete control right now. There's a big forearm.
No, not really.
Fouls it up with a knee. Gradwell now just seems to be toying with Huxley.
It's almost as though Huxley came out with a game plan. Didn't work out, and now
See, like, they're doing stuff where the crowd should be going like, oh, and Michael should be like, okay, well fuck, perfect timing. They just did it. Dude, these uppercuts and these clotheslines and these chariots that these guys do, they're so hard hitting. Wow, 3-0 in my prediction. Your boy is on fire. Shit. Gradwell wins. I gotta say, the matches have been getting, I hate to say the word worse, but I feel like the first match was the best. Second match was second best, and then this match was like, it was decent, not bad, but I wasn't buying into that shit. But whatever, you know. 3-0 my predictions. Your boy's on fire right now.
Here it is, I mentioned it before. Right off the top. Look, 3/4 of the way. Look where he lands on the shoulder. Top cave in the chest.
Whatever. All right. Okay, match. Now, what's up next, though? All right. We're 3 matches in. I like him. I like him. You know, like he look. His mouth is bleeding. Shit. No, it's not. Shit. Why did I think it was? All right. What's up next?
Bradwell will now take on the winner of Pete Dunne and Roy Johnson, which is a matchup that we've got coming up in just moments. Congratulations.
All right. So up next is Pete Dunne versus Roy Johnson. Now, I've heard a lot about Pete Dunne. I don't know who Roy Johnson is. I think I know who he is. I think I know what he looks like, but I don't know. Is that John Cena? Oh, that ain't Dave Taylor. Why did I think that was John Cena right away? Whatever, man. All right, so up next, Pete Dunne. I've heard a lot about this guy, and a lot of people are saying he's gonna win. I just don't see it though. I think it's gonna be Joseph Connors or Jordan Devlin.
Absolutely, Pete Dunne. You guys are going to be impressed. Let's take a look right now at Pete Dunne and his opponent.
No, WWE's talking about Pete Dunne. Shit, the fans and maybe I don't think he will, man.
I'm the bruiserweight Pete Dunne. I'm
The bruiserweight.
205 pounds.
I see you.
From the way I look, the way I wrestle, I do things my own way. I beat people. I hurt people. I own the ring. In years of training in dojos in Japan, I survived that, and that's what made me.
He looks like Thomas fucking Jefferson when he's sitting down for the interview, but like in the ring, he looks like a crazy motherfucker.
I'm out there to hurt people, give them as tough as a journey.
His gimmick, I understand it right away though. He's like, I will beat the shit out of you, and I will do anything it fucking takes, and I'm a crazy motherfucker. That's pretty much it. But it's like. It's a bad motherfucker. Damn. Now, who's this other guy? Roy Johnson. Okay.
My height 6 foot. I weigh 204 pounds.
I've seen him before, but I'm going with Pete Dunne to win. 4-0 my predictions. Will it happen? Shit, why are you even asking? You know it's going to fucking happen.
Don't talk about it. Coming in from a powerlifting background, that's giving me the strength advantage. Why Tyson won?
See, he doesn't look like a power lifter though. All these guys have like the same body types, I'd say, except for Trent Seven and Wolfgang. Then there's that one guy who wears like clothes and shit. I don't know what his name is. Fuck.
I am Roy Johnson, and there's only ever gonna be one of me.
Pete Dunne's gonna win. I will be 4-0 my predictions, and you will not be surprised. What does Roy look like AJ Styles gear right now? Damn. What did I just realize? When is the Royal Rumble? It's in 2 weeks, right? Okay, why am I even fucking asking? Alright, 4th match of the first round. Roy Johnson versus Pete Dunne. The fans have been saying that Pete Dunne's going to win. I don't see Dunne winning, though. And then going against Roy Johnson here, man. I'm going with Pete Dunne to win, but not the tournament. I'm saying this fucking match.
Will that be a factor in this match?
Apparently, everybody there knows who he fucking is. They're cheering for him good. 205 pounds. Vince is about to send his ass to the cruiserweight division. You know a lot of these guys are fucking 205.
Never seen him smile. Does not engage in niceties.
Niceties. I don't know if that's a word. Maybe that's what people say in England. I don't fucking know. I'm not gonna judge. He's giving off like these strong vibes, though.
All throughout Europe and Japan, the United States and China, and tonight he hopes to begin the journey to become the first ever WWE United Kingdom champion.
You mentioned there are shades of Fit Finlay. Couldn't get a higher accolade for a young British star. Myself, I also see
that right there, Nigel, is the attitude of Pete Dunne. And there is not really a smile, but
I
a
see you.
smirk as he plays 5 games with Johnson. And here we go. When you were saying about Daniel Bryan.
But isn't a smirk a type of smile? Michael Cole, you dumb. I'm just done trying to attempt to understand what they're saying. I don't.
Dunne's tights is an homage to Daniel Bryan.
And Dunne and Johnson lock up center of the ring. Roy
The
Johnson,
bruiserweight, though, I can't get over that. That's awesome.
Daryl Allen, Jimmy Havoc, and others. He says, hey, getting to this level after 2 years is saying something. And now, Dunne, though, a technician, he can just dissect you in the ring.
No doubt about it. Picks you apart. Beautiful wrist lock. Wrist lever. Look at the knee on the neck. Keeps his opponent down. Joint manipulation. And the wrist as well.
You've got Dunne now. He was a current.
I noticed that pretty much every match except for the first one has been like submissions right away, and then it picks up. Because right now these guys are going in like submissions right away. Okay, maybe that's just like every single wrestling match. I don't know, but I've noticed that so far.
He's got to wait for Dunne to make a mistake. This is Dunne's match to lose, not Johnson's to win.
And Johnson gets waving.
Oh.
And Dunne misses wildly. Johnson with a shoulder tackle, looking to use his strength and power to give an opportunity. Johnson raised in South London. Oh, Croydon specifically, but he ran into Dunne there.
Did you hear that palm strike?
Look at this.
For a grommet there. Front face lock.
And Johnson, though, looking to use his power, and now Pete Dunne has it locked in.
This is very interesting. This guy is putting submission everywhere.
And Johnson did into a vertical
except, damn.
Tremendous counter by Johnson.
Yeah, vertical suplex from Johnson.
That's got to give this young man some confidence, Nigel.
It's like a black AJ Styles. Shit.
And Johnson, though, sent out to the apron by Dunne, who quickly slides under the bottom rope. Pete Dunne, much like Fit Finlay, operates very well outside.
See, now Michael's going to be comparing him to Fit Finlay the whole time. God damn it, Michael.
Take a look at this.
Going to use the steps to his advantage here, and I'll break a finger. Maybe even a wrist.
We saw the damage that was done to Trent Seventan when he chopped the ring post. This is worse. Oh!
And now look at focusing on the injured wrist of Johnson. Pete Dunne, when I asked him what he likes to do in the ring, he said, hurt people. That's what he's doing here to Johnson.
I think if Brock Lesnar
Focusing on that left arm.
was a more technical wrestler, was strong,
Johnson needs to shoot that left hip crap from underneath.
became smaller,
You know, when I asked Dunne why he likes to hurt people, Nigel, he said, because I want to put them through.
and grew out his hair.
The past 11 years
I feel like that would be Pete Dunne.
Now bending the fingers back to the wrist of Johnson.
He keeps doing that. He's like bending his wrists and his fingers. It's weird, man.
Working class part of Birmingham was marked often as a kid.
And a unique way to go into the cover there and kick out by Johnson.
Just something about Dunne. He's a guy you do not want to get into a fight with. You ever remember being in school when there was a bully?
Oh, look at it.
Got him tied up, looking for a surfboard. Or perhaps. There we go, he's got him open, he's got one.
And the pressure on the hamstrings as well. And now back to the injured wrist and hand of Johnson. And now he moves the glove, and again.
Right. The referee's really got to get on him for that. Right manipulation.
Not only the left arm, now the left leg. Hook of the leg by Dunne and a kick at it too.
Let's see what he does now. He spent the majority of the match working on the wrist and the fingers. Some damage done to the knee now, which he mentioned before. That's where perhaps he has some injuries. Oh! That'll do. Clubbing clothesline.
I think it's been like 95% Pete Dunne, and just the 5% has been Roy Johnson. It's not getting any shit. Okay, well now, as soon as I fucking say that, Johnson's beating the shit out of.
Imagine what it would do for this man's career if he could knock off Pete Dunne tonight in Blackpool. Splash into the corner. Dunne is stunned.
Staggering in the center.
On the second rope, that flying tackle is taking Dunn down, and Johnson's starting to believe in himself now.
Okay, well, I was about to say something, but Michael Cole just said it for me, so whatever.
Something devastating now.
Very right to the back of the neck. Great move by Dunn out of the corner.
He has a lot in his arsenal. Spinning face buster. He likes to call the drop set. Wait a second.
Oh my God, a Samoan drop to Dunn. Isn't enough to put him away. Hooks the leg, wrap the arm, and a kick out at 2. Almost a huge upset in round number 1.
That would have been one without a doubt. The local WWE universe here in Blackpool almost stunned into silence by how Roy Johnson is
no, it's just that bad kind of silence that you don't want in a wrestling match, man.
As close and competitive as Johnson set into the corner. Elbow catches Dunn. Perhaps Dunn's getting a bit frustrated. He hasn't been able to put the youngster away. Johnson got caught with a right. Pete Dunn. And Johnson stays alive.
Just like that, though, Michael. And that speaks volumes about how dangerous Pete Dunn is. There we were. Let's take a look. Right out of nowhere. Bam! Listen to the sound. Nearly beat him just like that.
Yeah, but he did beat him. And Dunn continues to be frustrated.
Got to talk here about the mouth.
Yeah, but this could be it right here. He's going for that.
Damn, Michael's cutting him off.
Johnson able to counter and caught him with a right. And Dunn's enough.
Oh, damn.
Enough is enough. Enough toying with Roy Johnson.
I dare say you could be right. Pete Dunn doesn't play. When he has an advantage, he puts you away.
Oh, Johnson, though, scooping Dunn up. Face first goes Dunn. Roy Johnson again staying alive somehow in this match.
Really showing me something. This is going to be a feather in the cap. And Johnson,
yeah, can he put him away? Look how he wrapped the arm and hooked the leg. And Dunn has to power out at 2.
Great pinfall attempt.
You think this is one of those cases where Pete Dunn may have taken Roy Johnson and looked past him into the next round of the tournament?
I think that is a fantastic call, Michael. I think that is exactly what has happened here. Johnson very capable. Came out here an underdog.
Oh, Dunn now.
Snap German.
Yeah, a little German. And now Dunn may have Johnson where he wants him. Oh, there goes Johnson. Dunn cover. Hooks the leg. Is it enough to put Roy Johnson away? Kick out again by Johnson.
That was the X-Plex, the release vertical suplex. But look how quickly he follows up. Pump handle. This could be it. The bitter end.
He done.
Got it.
And that is the bitter end. The pump handle flatliner. And Pete Dunn will advance.
Wow. 4-0 my predictions. Not to say I told you so, but I told you so. I'm sorry.
And you have to wonder, Nigel, how a victory like this, what it will mean for Dunn going into the quarters.
4-0 my predictions. That's good. See, now the matches are getting worse, in my opinion. I feel like the first match was the best, second was second best, third was third best, and now this was the worst one so far. I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. Very strange. What's up next, though? I don't know. We have Tyler Bate versus Tucker. I guess that's just his name, whatever. Wolfgang versus Tyson T-Bone. Okay. James Drake versus Joseph Connors. My man, Joseph Connors. I can't wait for that shit. Only because I am... Okay, so... This is just first round matches. Okay, so. Okay, I see. I see. So all of this is just going to be the first round. Okay, I'm dumb. Why did I not know that? And then we have Mark Andrews versus Dan Maloney. And that's it. 4 matches left.
Victorious in the first round of the United Kingdom Championship Tournament.
They're about to show commercials. Hold on.
And a big thanks to Asteroid Boys from Cardiff, Wales for Dustin, the official theme of the WWE United Kingdom.
I didn't know there was a theme for this shit.
Available now on iTunes and Spotify. Can you believe that we are already halfway through round?
Halfway through, guys.
Well, I'm
Look at WWE, them smart asses planning the show perfectly. We're an hour and out of 2 hours into the show, and then 4 out of the 8 matches are already done. 4 matches left. Wolfgang versus Tyson T-Bone is up next. Now these are two guys who look very, very strange. It's very unique. On my prediction, I'm 4-0. My predictions, fuck it. Let's make it 5-0. I'm going with Wolfgang to win.
To win the UK Championship, it would be validation. My dream was to become WWE champion, or at least work for the WWE.
You guys didn't notice they're showing the promos, so I'm gonna just let you guys listen to
that.
that.
I think you should be, and I kind of gave up hope. For the last 10 years, I've been working in a pub, which, if you don't know, can be pretty rough. And wrestling kind of comes in handy when it comes to picking someone up and throwing them through a door. And that's exactly what I'm going to do in this tournament. I know ways to hurt you. I know ways to beat you. If an opportunity comes up, and it's either win or lose, and I have to cheat to do it, I'm going to do it. And where it might bring them.
So he's a heel. Okay. Well, why am I surprised? Wolfgang's a
Name's Tyson T-Bone. I'm 6 foot tall.
Doesn't this guy look like a heel too? He looks like a pirate.
What makes me stand out?
Oh, why you got so many tattoos? He's got tattoos like Cody Garbrandt all over his ass.
Which way to go? Which way to dive? Which way to dive? Because I'm not coming in there looking to wrestle the person. I'm coming in there to win this damn tournament. I want to be the role model for Gypsy. I want to be the king of the travelers. I want to show everybody that it's good to be different. Gypsies aren't just dirty, stinky people. Damn honest fighters as well.
Tyson T-Bone, you have the opportunity to be the WWE's first ever United Kingdom champion.
They're showing backstage interviews now with Tyson T-Bone.
But Charlie, my mindset's a little bit off at the moment. Just on the basis of whoever organised this tournament decided that with me not being a wrestler and me being a fighter, they'd stick me in there with the biggest, thickest, baddest lump they could find. And that doesn't deter me. That makes me more confident. You see why? Because for the last 10 years, I've been traveling up and down this country. I've been knocking people out. I've been using knees. I've been making my money, using my hands, bare knuckle boxing all around the world. So now, Wolfgang, when you're lying flat on your back and I've knocked you out, all that's going to be next for me is who's next in the tournament? Who's next before I become the first ever United Kingdom champion?
You know, we would be remiss if we didn't thank these two men.
Who are these guys? Okay. So they're showing the owners of Progress Wrestling, which is a very big thing in the UK, I guess. All right.
Absolutely, it's a great place to work. They cultivate talent like no other.
Here we go. So are they both? They're both heels, I think, and they both.
Championship tournament. It's scheduled for 1 round and has a 15-minute time limit.
Do they both wear clothes when they wrestle? All right, Wolfgang's coming out first. I'm pretty sure everyone that has won so far has come out second. Oh no, Trent Seven did. Never mind. Okay. I'm going with Wolfgang. That's my prediction. 4-0. Let's make it 5-0. Fuck everybody. Now, this Wolfgang guy, again, very unique. If you look on your screen, the only blue flag, that's Wolfgang, man. And then in your top right-hand corner, the other guy, again, looking like some dirty-ass pirate, that's T-Bone. This is very, like, a weird matchup.
Back in 2012.
Both look like they could.
You know why he's nicknamed Wolfgang?
Tell me.
Why, Michael?
Because he was a fan of Eddie Wolfgang Munster growing up, and he wanted to be a werewolf. That's the reason
I
he
bet.
calls himself Wolfgang.
Thanks, Michael. Can always count on you for my daily dose of
He has a
info.
Hulk Hogan tattoo on his arm.
Ooh. Hey, we don't mention that guy. Whoa! You think we mention Hulk Hogan? Damn, Michael said it, bro. Vince is gonna get him an ass beating later. That can mean two things. All right, I'm sorry. Pause. I'm sorry. I'll shut up.
Tyson Tebow.
I think this is the first one so far we've had heel against heel.
believes he will become that when he
I'm assuming they're heels. That's what they're giving off right now.
man's got a chip on his shoulder.
Well, to some extent, but listen.
Dude, this guy has tattoos all over. Cody Garbrandt. Both of them do. Shit. I feel like these are two guys who would have a shot competition. Bet you're not tougher than I am. Okay, I can. That must be a hard ass thing to do, doing your own tattoos. That'd be Okay, so apparently Wolfgang isn't a heel, even though he said in his little package thing. He said in his fucking package, he's like, oh, I'll do anything, I'll cheat to win if I need to. And then there's this T-Bone guy who they were about to shake hands. T-Bone headbutted him, I'm pretty sure. I didn't fucking even get to see it. It was so freaking fast. And now Wolfgang, damn! Now they're beating the shit out of each other. Okay, I see you. See, this is it. I said that the matches were getting worse. This is good. This is good stuff. Okay, shit. Now Wolfgang's like this small, like bigger guy, but very fast so far.
He was trained at ICW, first Triple Crown champion in Scotland. He's held every heavyweight title in Scotland. And there's Wolfgang off the top rope. Here's the cover by the big man, hooking the leg, and Tyson kicks out.
Wolfgang's impressed me here. T-Bone started off fast with the headbutt. Wolfgang turned things around pretty quickly.
Now Tyson T-Bone struggling a bit to his feet. Wolfgang with Tyson up on his shoulders. Tyson trying to fight out of this. He does. Waist lock. Caught by an elbow. Tyson caught him with a knee in the face. Cover, hook to the leg. Is it enough here? And a kick out by Wolfgang.
T-Bone has that vicious streak without a doubt. Got into a number of bare knuckle boxing contests in his youth.
Again, Tyson T-Bone with a cover and a kick out by Wolfgang. T-Bone, though, one of the oldest people in this tournament, Nigel.
Well, that's it. He's 35 years old. He does have a lot of experience. So the question becomes really at that age, do injuries start to mount up?
And also, is this his last opportunity? He's got to be feeling that way.
Got to be feeling some pressure, but I don't know.
Irish whip into the corner, cover here on Wolfgang. Powers out at two.
He's been in some tough situations before. I think this man can handle a lot. I like T-Bone now. I've known him for a long time. He's a good-hearted individual. There's no doubt about it.
I think Wolfgang kind of looks like Husky Harris.
Wolfgang, we talked about his quickness and his agility. He was the ICW 0G champion. That's sort of their cruiserweight division.
Future Hall of Famer.
Dawn and Andy Wild in that division. And Wolfgang, though, has been grounded by Tyson. T-Bone covered, knee right in the jaw, and a kick out. He was also an NWA Scottish heavyweight champion, was Wolfgang. Now we got to start wrestling. Got a phone call from Jake Roberts when he was 14 years old, when his father responded to a promotion.
I thought they were chanting ICW, but I'm assuming that they were not.
He's come a long way since there, and he's earned everything he's got.
Couple of blocks on the attempted suplexes. Tyson trying to bring the big man over. And this time it's Wolfgang with a vertical, beautiful vertical suplex by the last king of Scotland.
He got all of it, but look how slow he is to follow up, Michael.
Well, both men have taken a beating in this very physical match.
It started off fast, headbutt, fists.
You know, we talked about Tyson T-Bone being the oldest man in the tournament. Wolfgang's only 29, but he has 14 years experience.
That's going to be a big factor as well. It's an interesting statistic, isn't it? The number of years in the job. How many of those years were there? How many matches were there in those years?
You know all about that. Nigel forced to retire at an early age. But we're glad to have you here in our broadcast booth. New member of the WWE family, Nigel McGuinness.
It's lovely to be here.
And look at Wolfgang looking for the place.
Ah, shit.
Seems like a sack of spuds. Boots up,
All right, it's over. It ain't over.
Wow,
All right, you got me. Yeah, this match is definitely better than the last one. Better than the third one, too. It's up in the top 3 out of 5 so far, which doesn't sound good, but whatever.
Tyson caught Wolfgang as he came flying across the ring. And now Tyson T-Bone looking for the German suplex. Release.
That's what T-Bone needs to do.
And Tyson with a kick, but Wolfgang, is he too close to the ropes here? But smart. Tyson wrapped the arm. Oh, tried to wrap the arm, but he hooked the outside leg. Didn't allow him to put that leg on the rope and force Wolfgang to kick out.
Absolutely smart call there, Michael. The outside leg was hooked. No chance of him getting to the ropes. Now he's doing him to the outside.
Is this smart for Tyson T-Bone?
I think so. Perhaps he's looking for a count out. There's a 10 count on the outside. He's following him out, so perhaps not.
Let's go Wolfgang chance. All right, I see you.
Something going through his devious mind.
Oh, driven shoulder first into the post as you hear the "Let's go Wolfgang" chants.
That's 3.
A count out.
Oh, don't tell me it's a count out. Oh, shit. You know it was going to happen, though.
That's not a bad
There's
strategy.
6.
Yes, he's going for the count out.
Wolfgang in trouble. The official got a count of 8 now. And I guess T-Bone probably.
All right, he made it.
Wolfgang was going to beat the count, and he went after him early. Might be a smart move by Tyson T-Bone.
I dare say so. Now Wolfgang in a precarious situation.
And he paid for it. A right hand right on the butt.
That came all the way from Idaho, right underneath the jaw.
You felt that up here, didn't you?
Yikes, I'm glad I retired. He's got his legs on the outside. That's in the right position for a superplex.
Yeah, but Wolfgang, though, landing Tyson T-Bone, and now Wolfgang could be his moment.
T-Bone prone.
Top rope for Wolfgang.
Is he playing possum?
Yeah, that's it. That's it. 2, 3. Am I 5-0? Fuck yes, I am. 5-0 in my predictions. I'm a master right now. 3 matches left for the first round. 5-0 in my predictions. This Wolfgang guy is. I didn't think he was going to be good. I thought it'd be slower. One of those slower guys, but he was fast-paced. That was a good-ass match, and he was definitely one of the best so far. I will give these 2 guys credit. I doubted them based on looks, which in pro wrestling is something you can't do. So now I just necked myself. God damn. That was good, though, man. Shit, I didn't think he was going to be that good. They showed me wrong. All right, guys, so we got 3 matches left. Be sure to subscribe, like, and comment on this video in the chat, guys. We're at 115 subscribers, 116. I would appreciate it, all right? And be sure to check my Instagram at PipeBombCity. All right, good shit. 3 matches left. Again, guys, be sure to subscribe because I will be doing a Night 2 live review watch-along tomorrow night, and I will be doing one for the Royal freaking Rumble, all right, which I know none of you want to miss. It'll be good shit. Fun times here on Pipe Bomb City. Hell, I'm uploading the video probably right after this, so it's good shit.
Hey, guess what, Wolfgang? You only got 24 hours to get ready.
Oh, my God. Michael, shut up. Hey, Wolfgang, you know what? You only got less than 24 hours to get ready. Shut the fuck up, Michael. They're interviewing on the ramp. That's interesting.
Victory for you here tonight. Now let's look ahead. How prepared do you feel knowing that tomorrow you will face Trent Seven in the quarterfinals?
Oh, that's gonna be a good match.
Trent Seven knows fine well why I'm called the Big Bad Wolf. That WWE UK Championship is coming home in Scotland, and I guarantee we're having a party when Wolfie wins.
All right, okay. See, that's gonna be hard to predict. Trent Seven or Wolf. I don't know. That'll definitely be a good match. Definitely.
Empress Ballroom in Blackpool, England, for the United Kingdom Championship Tournament. Well, here's another man who is from Blackpool.
So this is up next. Up next, we're gonna have James Drake versus my Man, Joseph Connors, former WCPW champion. Oh, damn. Look at Michael hyping up Joseph Connors.
Is going to steal the show as we take a look at Connors and Drake.
Damn right. My prediction, am I going to be 6-0? Fuck yes, because Joseph Connors is winning this shit.
I've been playing my craft for 10 years now. I've been all over across this country and across Europe. But now I get to raise my platform to an even bigger crowd. My in-ring style is hard-hitting, it's physical. I know what it's like to be in a fight for your life. This industry changes you, and unfortunately for me, it's changed me cosmetically.
Damn, what's that mean?
This is my world, and all the other 15 of them are just visitors.
Ooh.
I know that I will do everything that it takes to be crowned the first UK champion. This is Joseph Connors' tournament.
I love him. He's awesome.
My name's James Drake, from Blackpool, England, 5'11", 180 pounds. The honour it is to be in this WWE's first ever UK tournament. It's a big honour, to be honest. I think it's kind of inevitable for me to be in this. When you look at the whole scene, I'm 23 years old, yet I'm one of the most experienced in this tournament. I've wrestled up and down this country hundreds and hundreds of times. This has been my life. I have fought them all. I've fought Germans, Japanese, Americans, and I've beat them all. I don't fly around. I'm not a technical wrestler, but I'm a fighter. I go in there, I get paid, I win. People do talk about James Drake. When it comes to me winning this tournament, it's just inevitable, really.
As we talked about it, this may be the match of the first round.
Okay, damn. So they're hyping it up as like the best match. Okay. Let's wait and see. All right.
The first round of the United Kingdom Championship Tournament continues. Introducing first from Blackpool, England, weighing in at 181 pounds, James Drake.
James Drake lives 10 minutes from this venue. He's an aggressive brawler, technically good, in a British hybrid style, but you talked about a flaw.
Absolutely. Well, it's not so much a flaw. I see it as an asset, Michael. Here's a man who started when he was 13, 14 years old. For the first 4 years of his career, he got stretched mercilessly. And then one day, he said, I've had enough. And since then, he's got in the best shape of his career. Now he doesn't let his opponent have an inch.
And his opponent, from Nottingham, England, weighing in at 196 pounds, Joseph Connors.
He says it's time to raise my level. The industry changes you. He's become hard-hitting and physical. And because of that physical style, he's missing half an ear.
There's no doubt about it. Here's a man who was left for dead in a nightclub, lost half his ear. And to me, Michael, he's like an abused dog who just cannot trust anybody.
He did? He lost half his ear?
Very dangerous individual.
I believe that this man...
Did he? Are they fucking lying? I can't see shit.
Connors on your left,
Maybe I'm gullible as fuck. I am gullible as fuck. I don't know what's going on. What am I saying?
And Robbie Brookside and Dave Taylor, who we saw earlier on tonight. He's worked for over 70 promotions around the world.
I know personally how important it is to have training from veterans. Robbie Brookside had a hand in my training. Chick Cullen as well. Gets you off to a great start.
And went right for the ear, did James Drake. Wise strategy, perhaps.
Perhaps not. Perhaps that'll irritate Connors.
Shoulders down, Drake back on his feet. James Drake was influenced by former WWE champion, the Celtic Warrior Sheamus, the current tag team champion on Raw.
They've kept his collar and elbow tight the whole time. Neither man refusing to let go. Now one will have to.
And look at Drake, very aggressive with Connors in the corner. And again, the left ear of Connors.
Drake's got a bit of a following here.
A focus point by Drake. Well, Drake, of course, from Blackpool, as we mentioned earlier.
It's actually one of the local Blackpool Blondes tag team. It's kind of a throwback to WWE's own William Regal and Robbie Brookside, who used to team up as the Golden Boys. So his debut match was here in Blackpool as well.
Yeah, James Drake trained with Progress Wrestling, also considers himself self-taught. Idolized Daniel Bryan, Chris Jericho, among others, growing up.
Nice from the wrist lock. Turns it out. I've got to say, if it gets down to pure physicality, I've got to give the edge to Drake.
Oh, and right to the midsection, Connors goes down, and James Drake looking great in the early going of this matchup. A couple of left hands to the side of the head of Joseph Connors. Grit your teeth, James Drake's motto.
It's also the name of his dropkick in the corner.
Grit your teeth.
And it has been all Drake in the early going. Cover on Connors, who kicks out.
Connor's got to do something there and turn things around. Otherwise, your prediction, Michael, could go right out the window.
You know, there's Connors again, a couple of running lows. The back down is Drake with a running.
Now, this match hasn't been as good as I thought it was going to be, honestly. Not bad at all, but it's like, when you got Michael Cole saying that this is going to be the match, well, let me stop myself right there. Michael Cole said it. Shit.
Absolutely, so many WWE superstars cutting their teeth for All-Star Wrestling. Daniel Bryan.
See, they look very alike. I'm getting confused on actually like which one's which, but before I look at their gear. So we're wearing like the same gear in just different colors, and they got like the same exact hair, almost the same skin. It's weird, dude.
Getting to this match, attack the ear that was half cut off of Connor, and there's a stop. And Connor quickly looking to put this one away and a kick out.
We're just not seeing the aggression from Connors that you would expect when a man attacks an injured body part like that. But perhaps now we are.
Man has been a tag team champion, a heavyweight champion throughout the United Kingdom.
WCPW heavyweight champion.
Oh, what a collision. Connors again. Looks for the win on Drake and a kick out.
Just the one count, not even close. Connors likes to hit a double stomp off the top. I think he's going to have to wear Drake down a lot more before he attempts it.
You know, Nigel, I asked Connors if he could win this tournament. He laughed at me. He said, "Ken, I will."
Ooh.
That's confidence, and that goes a long way. Grabbing up. Oh! See, he's grabbing at Drake's ear there. Trying to rip it off, perhaps. Ooh.
Yeah! And Connors slamming Drake, cover again by Connors. Hook of the leg and a kick out by Drake.
Joe up for a belly in the back there, just walked out from underneath him. Dropped him hard.
Cedric Alexander, one of the stars of 205 Live, the Cruiserweight show here on the WWE Network, picked Joseph Connors to win this entire tournament because he's been in the ring with the likes of Kevin Owens and Rich Swann. And look at Connors going. There's the aggressiveness we'd expected out of Connors since the beginning of this match.
I've got to be honest, now's a good time to see it. He's pushing his advantage. This is important. A lot of guys, Michael, start fast and they run out of gas by the end of the match. Connors is perhaps doing the perfect game plan here. Again going for ear.
Well, again, this is Connors going for Drake's ear. Remember, Connors is the one who has the injured ear, so now trying to punish Drake the way Drake has been punishing him.
I know, we just got a shot of it there.
Yes. Nice close-up as Connors continues to make Drake pay, and that smirk on his face, almost an evil smile from Connors.
The chin bar on, applying some pressure. Drake would do well to get to his feet here, Michael.
He's trying to go for the ear to create some separation. He told us about the ear. He said, "I'm not looking for sympathy. I'm justified to act the way I do." And now it's Drake fighting back.
Oh, did you hear that? Loving flying forearm. Drake ready to pounce.
Connors in the corner again, and now Drake becoming aggressive. Forearm after forearm. Dropping Connors in the corner.
This is what you talk about, grit your teeth.
Oh, did you hear that?
Yes, I did. I felt it all the way up here.
This may be the most physical matchup we've seen so far in this tournament, believe it or not. Connors misses wildly. Drake with an enziguri.
This is by Amane. Cost him with the enziguri. Rolls him up.
Rolls him up. This could be the victory for Drake. Oh, and a kick at it, too.
See there, he thought about grabbing just for a second.
Got to do what you got to do, though, right, Nigel?
Hey, a win is a win is a win. However you get it. Connor's almost out on his feet.
Yeah, but Drake has not been able to put him away. Perhaps this is it. Slides down the back. Joker's down. Stacks him up here. Kick out it, too.
Changes his pinning attempt halfway through. Oh. Connors there was aiming for the corner. His vision obstructed, so he couldn't find it.
Oh, what a forearm right to the mouth.
This is getting down and dirty.
Oh, Connor with an elbow into a backbreaker.
That was innovative.
What a combination.
Hooks him in tight.
Whatever you say, Michael.
Goes James Drake.
That is his finisher.
DLT.
Wow, 6-0 my predictions. Holy shit, yes I am. 6-0 my predictions. Joseph Connors wins. Didn't show much of that aggression that he usually does. That's weird.
Impressive victory for Connors, without a doubt. Right out of nowhere, Uranagi flatline. But let's take a look at how he got there.
That's weird, man. And that was supposed to be like one of the best matches. That was one of the worst so far, man.
Uranagi position.
5th out of 6. I'm gonna rate it. It's the 5th best out of 6, to be honest. I didn't really enjoy that match, man. And Michael Cole was building it up, and it just didn't really provide, man. And I couldn't tell who was who most of the time because they got the same hair and white motherfuckers, and it's just, oh my god.
Started slow, but ended strong. That's the best way.
Joseph Connors will now face. That's what it's all about.
Michael Cole was about to say Joseph Connors will now face, but then he just stopped. God damn it, Michael.
In the quarterfinals, will it be the only Welshman in the tournament? His name is Mark Andrews.
Okay, this is it. How many matches we got left? 1 or okay, there's 2 left. So they have Mark Andrews versus Dan Maloney, which I thought they were going to finish the tourney or the first round with, but they're actually going to finish it with Tyler Bate versus Tucker, which I don't know who either of those guys are. But whatever, I've heard of this Mark Andrews guy, and a lot of people are hyping him up, so I'm 6-0 my predictions, man, but I want to say I'm going to predict this guy, but I'm going to see what Dan Maloney is real quick.
I want to make South Wales known for wrestling, and I want to make Wales known for Mark Andrews. We essentially need the best wrestler in the UK to win the UK Championship, and I believe that person is me. I don't come from a good place. I've seen things that people my age shouldn't have seen.
Oh shit.
I've done things people my age shouldn't have done.
Okay. Oh fuck.
I probably shouldn't say.
Who the fuck is this guy?
5'10", 216 pounds from Birmingham, England. I'm very brash. I don't go in and try and do things I can't do well. I just go in to get the job done. I just don't think I have any regard for anyone else's safety. They're not paying me. They're not putting food on the table. This is my way out. This is my way from
I'm gonna predict Mark Andrews, but this guy definitely has more personality than him so far, from what I've been seeing.
There are 16 men all vying for the exact same prize this weekend. How do you feel you stack up against the competition?
I think Mark Andrews is gonna win, but I like that interview with that other guy, Dan Maloney. Interesting shit. This Mark Andrews guy, he's just very generic. He's wearing the backwards hat and he's got the fucking He looks like Kurt Hawkins, and he's acting just like Kurt Hawkins.
And has a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 216 pounds, Dan Maloney.
Nigel, I believe we were looking at the man who was the biggest underdog in this entire tournament, the 19-year-old Dan Maloney.
Quite possibly, he certainly came in with the longest odds of anybody. To me, that means he has the least to lose and the most to gain. Has a very difficult upbringing. And to me, that means that winning this tournament means more to Dan Maloney than perhaps anybody else in this tournament.
He went to Hales Owen College in Birmingham, got kicked out. Because that is just driven him to be better inside the ring.
And his opponent from Cardiff, Wales, weighing in at 159 pounds, Andrew.
It is party time on the WWE Network.
Very generic, though. I'm assuming he's probably good in the ring because this crowd is treating him well, but
Nigel, he told us earlier that he believes that he's representing an entire generation on his lineup here tonight.
He's certainly a fan favorite. Look out into the WWE universe. Everybody's standing on their feet for this young man. He's also a musician, Michael, member of the band Junior. Actually, you're listening to Fall to Pieces, one of their signature tracks.
Andrews on your left, Maloney on your right. And the sportsmanship will start things off here in this first
wait,
round.
now this guy, I thought he was supposed to be a heel. So he isn't a heel because they just showed sign to. This is very fucking weird.
He looks to take out Andrews here tonight.
This is what he needs to do, because the odds will tell you that Andrews is the overwhelming favorite in this match. And I think Maloney is clear. He's got an advantage in size, weight, probably reach as well. Having said that,
nice deep arm drag takedown.
Yeah, the speed.
Oh, Maloney caught him though, Nigel. And very unique style from Mark Andrews.
Good shit so far. It's picking up really fast. That's good.
Andrews is trained by a man very familiar to UK fans and who was introduced to the United States fans in the Cruiserweight Classic this summer, none other than Zack Sabre Jr. Andrews now up over the top. And
I fucking love Zack Sabre Jr.
Andrews with a nice drop kick. It is so much fun to watch, very fluid in the ring. Cover again, and Maloney kicks out.
On fire of his own. I don't know if this is the right strategy for Andrews or not.
Is that because he is the purest high flyer in this tournament?
Well, he absolutely is, and that, I think, needs to be his game plan. You hold on to Dan Maloney, you're giving him something to grab onto. Keep moving, Andrews, or he's going to catch you.
Yeah, because Maloney says he has nothing to lose and everything to gain here tonight. Oh, and what an elbow!
Wow, right upside his jaw.
And Maloney very strong, powerful.
Look at how Michael said strong there. Holy shit.
By Maloney, hooks the leg and a kick out by Andrews.
We're going to see that a lot. Big strength advantage to Dan Maloney. So he can throw the smaller man around with ease.
Well, Nigel, Dan Maloney says that he believes he really epitomizes the culture of this city of upbringing, Birmingham, England. Working class, blue-collar community.
You ever been to Birmingham, Michael?
Yes.
Did you stay long?
Look how Michael says yes right away.
Only because they didn't want me there.
Yeah, Michael, no one wants you in America either. Get out.
By Andrews at 2. And this is what Andrews had to be afraid of. Maloney breaking him down and keeping him grounded.
Yeah, it's not the way that Andrews, I think, expected this one to start.
So far, the match has been good.
He needs to create some separation.
I mean, of course, it just started, but you know,
Oh, he's got caught again, Michael.
And Maloney perhaps We're going to put the finishing touches on Andrews, though, and Mark Andrews counters back again.
Only likes to use an electric chair into a power bomb that he calls the world star. Oh. Might have caught Maloney low, I don't know.
619 light.
Oh, we don't mention Rey Mysterio either. So Hulk Hogan mentioned Rey Mysterio and Hulk Hogan in the same fucking night. Damn. Good shit so far, though. Damn.
Casadora all the way through, hits the double stop.
Andrews with the running knees into the corner. Oh, look at Andrews, beautiful suplex.
Northern Lights keeps going all the way through. Standing moonsault, perhaps. Yes, sir.
There it is. Standing moonsault by Andrews. Hooks the leg. Shoulders down. Maloney stays in it.
Just not enough body weight there, though, Michael. Let's take a look at it, though. Look how high he gets up. Brings his knees in at the last second. All the way over. Wow.
Maloney misses wildly again. Andrews, the Hurricane Rana, sends Maloney outside the ring.
Now this is a dangerous area when you're in a ring with a guy like Mark Andrews.
Andrews on the apron, moves on the apron, takes out Maloney.
And he can't win on the outside, Michael.
High 5-minute stage diving.
This guy's a likable fella.
And Andrews going to go up to the top rope. Dan Maloney trying to roll out of harm's way. Wise, smart. Maloney rolling across to the other side of the ring.
Good strategy. Don't stand there and wait for the guy.
Maloney perhaps looking pop. Andrews lands on his feet. This is wildly with a kick. Maloney looking for the upset here. Andrews at 2.
Tried for the stomp 182 a second time.
Maloney going for a full Nelson slam. Andrews able to counter. Maloney does not allow him to create any separation. Oh, there it is.
Sat him down. He's calling for it.
Oh, with a kick right to the face. And this could be a major upset. Andrews at 2.
Look at that. Maloney can't believe it. I've got to be honest. I can't either.
Well, Maloney says he's got no fancy moves or flips. He hits hard and hits fast, and that's what happened.
Fancy it was not. That could have been a penalty in any Premier League. But
oh, there it is!
One out of nowhere, Stun Dog Millionaire!
That's that suplex counter into the stomach. And now Andrews, top rope, looking to put him away with a
good shit so far, though. That's the end. 7-0 in my predictions, because you know that's what we do here, man. 7-0 my predictions. I said this guy was just some generic fucker. Hey, he's good as hell in the ring, though. That was a good match.
The faster man who can move the quicker comes out on top.
Mark Andrews is so much fun to watch, Nigel.
Oh, he is. He is. Everybody's going to be looking forward to tomorrow night. Take a look here, though. Listen to the sound of this soccer kick. Wow! Right under the jaw. Nearly beat him. And this was it. He goes up for the suplex, and round to a stunner. Such innovation. And then look at this, off the top, all the way over. Let's take a look from a different angle. Look at the height, the rotation, bang the impact. Yes.
Your winner, Mark Andrews! So Mark Andrews advances now into the quarterfinals, and we'll take a look now at the updated brackets. He has Joseph Connors in the quarterfinals. Pete Dunne gets Sam Bradwell. Trent Seven meets Wolfgang, and we saw earlier.
All right, one more match left. Tyler Bate versus Tucker, though. The matchups for tomorrow are looking good, though.
Celebrate in the ring. The question is, Devlin will either be Tyler Bate or Tucker. Two very, very impressive young men.
Two very impressive individuals, but they're very different. I have to think Tyler Bate has got to be the favorite here, just because he's got the 1-2 option.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, our final first round matchup at the United Kingdom Championship Tournament between these two men.
Now this looks.
Tyler Bate.
Okay, this is interesting, dude, because
My name is Tucker. I'm 5'8" and I'm from Belfast, Northern In-ring style would be technical wrestling. I love brawling. About a year and a half ago, I had knee surgery with potentially career-ending knee surgery. The surgeon said that this could be it for me, and here I am, so don't doubt me.
okay.
This is me coming back.
I'm surprised that this is the last match, though.
This tournament is awesome. It gives us an opportunity to show truly who the best is. For me, it would be full circle of everything that I've been through when I'm holding that belt above my head at the end of this tournament.
My name is Tyler Bate, and I'm from Dudley of England. To be in the first ever UK WWE tournament is a huge honour, but when push comes to shove, that's when this one here, I like to call this one Bob. That one's bang. Did you see that one coming, did you?
No, I didn't see that,
I
man.
have the advantage because I have nothing to lose. I may be 19 years old, but I'm still a man with two hands that could knock anybody out that I desire. I say that age is just a number, and the only numbers I care about are the 1, 2, 3.
Damn. He's my prediction, although I don't know his name, honestly.
And we'd like to thank these two men in attendance tonight, Mark Dallas and Duncan Gray, part of ICW, the promotion here in the United Kingdom.
No, they're showing the ICW managers, showing Progress Wrestling manager, really.
And we are sold out at the Emperor's Ballroom in Blackpool on the Irish Sea. Very, very cold and windy outside. Red hot here for the United Kingdom Championship Tournament.
The following is the final match in the first round of the WWE United Kingdom Championship Tournament.
Woo!
Making his way to the ring from Belfast, Northern Ireland, weighing in at 191 pounds, Tucker!
Here's a very interesting young man.
Alright, so that one's Tucker. So I'm going to go with Tyler Bate to win, and I'm going to be 8-0 my prediction.
Absolutely, he said he's an underdog from an underdog country, and really he started his life as an underdog. Was born 8 weeks prematurely. Doctor said he wouldn't live 2 days, but he defied the odds there. Question is, will he defy the odds tonight?
And you may be able to see a scar under his left arm tonight.
Why is that?
That was because he needed breathing help when he was born 8 weeks premature.
Oh.
And his opponent from Dudley, England, weighing at 165 pounds, Tyler Bate!
From the Black Country, technically sound.
Some more personality this guy has. I like him.
Strong and really a throwback, Nigel, to that old school style.
Oh shit, we have people like that. They're called the vaudevillains, and they're some of the biggest jobbers in the WWE today.
But he has a short fuse, Michael. I heard a story, I don't know how much truth there is to it. It was mugged, or attempted to get mugged on a canal. Knocked one guy out, threw the other guy into the canal.
It's fucking awesome.
He has really made his name in Progress and ICW here in the United Kingdom.
Yeah, those are the only 2 promotions y'all are showing. Now, wouldn't it be cool though? They show the managers and shit for ICW and Progress Wrestling. What if they got footage and shit from like WCPW? Because I'm pretty sure 3 guys. I know Connors was, and I'm pretty sure Trent Seven was in WCW or WCPW. Wouldn't it be cool, man, if like Adam Blampay and Adam Pacitti were in the crowd and then they showed them? Nah, WWE's got too much resentment because they make jokes about him, man.
Needed surgery to repair it, so will that come into play tonight? you were saying?
I think quite possibly it will do. I mean, I'm a man who injuries in my career, but once something's been hurt, you're gun shy. You're kind of a little bit cautious. So what I did, I changed my strategy. I changed my game plan. Stopped hitting people quite so hard. Developed more of a technical style, and I think Tucker would do well to do the same.
Nice kick out from Tucker. Tyler Bate with one of his own.
Oh. Damn.
Now a little tweak of the mustache. Tyler Bate, a very likable fellow. Lovely, well-mannered, but as you mentioned before, very short-tempered. Trending worldwide all night, WWE, UKCT. Final round matchup here of the first round. Oh, nice takedown.
Shit. Tripped his head. Damn, okay.
This is with the elbow. Oh, really a stalemate in the early going.
Really a stalemate in the early going. Shut the fuck up, Michael. Oh my god.
Eventually one of those is going to land.
Tyler Bate trained in boxing and gymnastics. Gymnastics as well. He calls himself weird. You know how he
They're chanting Mustache Man. Now, was this guy in WCPW too? Was he partners with Seven?
Well, he threw Pop up in the air and he caught him with bang.
Pop and bang.
Really beaten that.
Shut the fuck up, Michael.
This is what Tucker has to do, yeah. Use his athleticism. Whoa!
Oh, an elbow off the top rope. Down goes Tyler Bate. Cover by Tucker. Hooks the leg kick out.
Great athleticism. But we haven't seen the injury come into play here. We'll see whether it comes in later on, obviously. Tucker likes to try and throw a super duper kick, as he calls it. Oh, what on earth? Did you see that?
Dude, this guy is very interested in the ring.
Now a straightaway slam by Tyler Bate. Very unique roll. Cover. Hooks the leg now on Tucker. Kick out at two. Tyler Bate told me that he grew emotionally attached to sports entertainment because of Kane's entrance.
You see that?
As a child. Went for the snap there, and down goes Tucker.
Has the side cravat on now, or a three-quarter Nelson. Doesn't have a lot of torque on it, though. Just trying to keep the man down. Will do well to hook that leg inside. Apply a little bit more pressure. Looks for the snapmare instead.
Not sure if you caught that tweet at the bottom of your screen moments ago from the Nathan Jones, who said that the atmosphere is incredible. Indeed it is.
Oh, nothing like it. Words cannot describe it.
Nigel, this is only night one.
Only night one. So exciting. We tried to spin out of it. Tyler Bate keeps hold of that cravat.
And it's hard to believe that this young man is only 19 years old.
It's crazy, isn't it? I was 23 years old before I even stepped in a ring. And here at 19 years old, one of the biggest opportunities of his life.
Tucker trying to find a way out, he did. But has the damage been done? Get wobbly, and that'll make it worse. Rubble leg. Oh, Tucker caught him. Explosive move by Tucker.
Look at that face.
Bate doesn't know what hit him.
Take a look, comes off right. Look at the spin. Oh! Rotation. Caught him under the jaw. I didn't see it coming. Certainly neither did Tyler Bate.
They're chanting British wrestling, man.
Showing of British wrestling. Rings out.
We've seen a lot of it tonight. Aggressive first round by all competitors. And it is. Watch and listen.
How about shut the fuck up, Michael?
Tucker lands on the apron. Bate went for the right while he ran into a slap.
Right underneath the jaw.
Oh, that could be it. Tucker, cover, to advance to the quarterfinals, and Bate kicks out.
Super close, slingshot downward spiral, the botanic shot, as he likes to call it. Whatever you call it, it was effective. Let's take a look again. Shoots all the way around, swings it down. Oh, did you see the torque? Did you see the velocity? And his head was driven into the mat.
Now Tucker gonna fly, top rope. Bate to his feet, though. He's got to go over the top. Landed hard. Bate with an elbow.
Oh, look at that. Pretty.
Springboard uppercut.
Now, starting to feel that adrenaline flow.
It almost feels like Bate's in control here, Nigel.
Absolutely, feeding off the WWE Universe. Oh, he's setting up perhaps for the Tyler Driver, 97.
That Tyler Driver, oh my shit.
This is one of those matchups that's really a coin toss coming in.
It's a pick of, as Gorilla Monsoon used to say. Oh, go either way.
Tucker looked a bit winded, but perhaps was playing possum as he sends Tyler Bate over the top rope. The official, which we didn't see on the screen, was checking with Tucker, but he says he's okay to go. Tucker now. Making a suicide dive, and he got caught with an uppercut.
God damn.
You know what? I think Bate was going for a European uppercut. The last second, Tucker tried to slow down. He caught a right hand instead, right underneath the jaw. He couldn't be out. This isn't a bad strategy either, Michael. Big two minutes on the outside.
Tucker lands on his feet, however. Bate driven over the steps. Great balance by Tyler Bate.
Great awareness.
Tucker going to use the steps. He's the belt. And scissors takedown. Right onto the ramp to the stage.
Both men down, and now the referee coming to the check of both competitors. Make sure they can continue. We will start that count again.
And it's going to be interesting. A double count out here. Well, now I don't think it's going to happen. Tucker was quickly to his feet.
That would have been an interesting turnaround.
I'm going to explain a double count out. Would have meant that Jordan Devlin would advance through the quarters without an opponent. And now Tucker on the apron, looking to put Tyler Bate away.
Is he looking now for that super duper kick?
Tucker, Bate.
Was body, but oh no, Bate runs the move.
The power knives we talked about.
Absolutely, that low center of gravity is able to keep the momentum going. Hold on to Tucker, pick him up. Here we go.
Talk about Gorilla Monsoon.
I've been in this before. It is devastating.
I think Bate's dizzy too.
Has he stopped? Has he had enough? No!
Hit with a squall.
There he goes again.
He reversed it this time.
Have you ever been on a boat and got seasickness? That's what this is like.
Tyler Bate says that's it. Finish. Hooks the leg. That's the arm, and Tucker stays in it.
Super, super close.
And if this is the way we're wrapping up the first round, I cannot wait till tomorrow night. The energy in this building is going to be off the chain again. We're going to make history. One of these men will make it to the quarters. Tucker with the kick, and it may be Tucker when he drove Bate out of the ring.
I have never seen someone kick someone else in the face that hard. I think that's it. Count him out. He's done.
I got goosebumps after that, Nigel.
Oh my God.
And the fans love it. Bate may be out. Tucker wants to win this match in the ring with a pinfall victory. And you got to give the young man credit for that.
Well, absolutely.
Here's the cover.
This is it.
Hooks both legs on Bate. Tyler Bate kicks out.
How did Bate kick out of that? Super duper kick.
And now Tucker going out to the end. Looking for the finishing blow on Bate. Tucker. Oh! Bate caught him.
Right for the Swanton Mark, the Swanton Bomb as he calls it.
And Bate with a kick to the face.
Shit.
By Tucker.
Dude, this is so fucking good, bro. Good shit going on.
Doesn't know where he is. Yes,
He's going for it.
Dude, this was definitely fucking. That's it. 8-0 in my motherfucking predictions.
What a match.
8-0 in my predictions. I didn't say much during that match, but that was so good, dude. I was taking all that shit in. That was good. I didn't say much for the last 3 or 4 matches, but man, that was good as fuck. Mark Andrews versus Dane Maloney. Dane Maloney was great. Trent Seven versus HC Dyer was great. Wolfgang versus Tyson T-Bone was great. Jordan Devlin versus Danny Burch was great. And then Tyler Bate versus Tucker was probably match of the night. I was not impressed with James Drake versus Joseph Connors. I was not impressed with Pete Dunne versus Roy Johnson. I was not impressed. Okay, actually, no. Saxon Huxley versus Sam Gradwell was decent. So I'll give them that. But overall, good-ass night for wrestling. I'm just going to let and see how this show finishes up here. Yeah, look at Michael fucking up.
Ladies and gentlemen, every single person in the Empress Ballroom is on their feet, applauding the performance.
They literally just showed a guy standing up as soon as they said that. Like was sitting, and then, you know, he stands up. Well, fuck, that's how you stand up. I'm sorry. All right, we're going to have Devlin versus Bate, Seven versus Wolfgang, Andrews versus Connors, and Dunn versus Gradwell tomorrow in my second live review watch along. Okay, actually, it's my 5th, but you know what I'm saying. Night 2 of the UK tournament. I think it's going to be more exciting than tonight. Tonight was good for the most part, you know, but
we want to show you some highlights now and show you who advanced in tomorrow's quarterfinals.
Okay, so they're pretty much done here. So again, guys, I just said, you know, Bate Tucker was match of the night. Devlin Burch was great. Seven Dyer was great. Woodley T-Bone was great. Andrews and Maloney was great. Huxley versus Gradwell was okay, and I just did not enjoy Drake versus Connors and Dunn versus Johnson. But whatever, guys. Great night of wrestling. Tune in tomorrow, guys. For not night. Well, not a great night at all, actually, because it's 4 o'clock right now. So shit. Whatever, guys. Tune in tomorrow from 2 to 4, and I will be doing a second live review watch on. Also, I will be doing one for the Royal Rumble, which I'm very excited for. I always love the Royal Rumble. It's always just my favorite match. Oh my god. But whatever, man. Even when Batista won, even in 2012 when people said it was boring, and I enjoy it. I always enjoy the Rumble match. It's my favorite kind of match. So it's going to be great, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to check out my Instagram at PipeBombCity. Be sure to subscribe, like, and comment on this video. Anyways, guys, thanks so very much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the show. If you didn't have the network, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so very much for watching. This has been Pipe Bomb City. Be sure to tune in tomorrow for night 2, and I will see you all next time.